Congratulations, you are our Jeopardy champ with a 3-day total of $80,400.
It's a show that was made famous by the legendary Canadian Alex Trebek. And now another Canuck has been making a name for herself on Jeopardy. So who is Mattea Roach? The 23-year-old was born in Halifax, but now lives and works in Toronto as a tutor. We've been watching her rack up a string of victories over the past week. I got a chance to talk to Mattea about what it's like to appear on the legendary game show.
$10,000 for a total of $38,800. Congratulations, you are our Jeopardy champion.
Anybody who watched the show, I was pretty overwhelmed and pretty emotional. I had not expected when I was going down that I was going to win a game. I had assumed I was just going to have the floor wiped with me. And so the thought of, I might actually go in and be the person that wins was not really something that I thought was plausible. Now, when I got there and realized there was not like a, multiple week running super champion, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to need to be really lucky, but maybe there's a way that I can make this work.
Did you take any pride in being from Toronto and being on Jeopardy?
Absolutely. So I was very proud to represent Toronto, very proud as well to represent Nova Scotia, and proud to represent all of Canada. I think, especially with Alex Trebek having been the host of Jeopardy for such a long time and him being a Canadian icon, I think it's always very special as a Canadian to get to go and represent your country on Jeopardy. And to go and do that and to win is just the cherry on top.
Have you always been a big fan of Jeopardy, or is this just something you did on a whim?
So I would say I've been a moderate fan of Jeopardy. I definitely watched it a lot when I was in high school and still living with my parents. But since I moved to Toronto, I have not had cable television in my home. So I haven't really been able to watch it regularly. But the experience of going on the show, I think, and really having now almost an inside baseball perspective on how it works, I think has made me a much bigger fan than I ever was. Now I really feel like I'm invested in it in a way that I wasn't quite before. I loved watching the show, but it wasn't can't miss television for me. Now I feel like I do have to watch it every day.
Mattea won $32,000 alone in her first episode, and that was enough to pay off her student loans. What a story. Richard Southern, City News.